Thare Thappatte Tamil movie summary. The story opens with an Indian guide woman leading a Discovery Channel TV team asking an elderly villager named Sami Pulavan to perform his Mridangam art for their documentary. While he performs but refuses to change for the commercial angle, his son, Sannasi, and his troupe perform. Sannasi is the head of a dance troupe, while Survali is the chief dancer who loves him. Times are tough, and the ensemble jumps at a chance to perform in the Andaman Islands for a hefty sum. But they soon discover that the sponsors are more interested in the women than their dance. The hotel's security throws them out, and the event manager rips their tickets back home when Survali physically assaults them for their improper advances. The troupe saves money by doing manual labor at a construction site. Survali decides to dance to collect money to reach home by ship. Survali's performance ends in unconsciousness from fatigue and blood loss. Humiliated, they return home, only to continue their struggle without work. At this time, Survali receives a marriage proposal from Karuppiya, who seems decent and claims to have a government job and a decent salary. Sannasi is angry at first and beats up Karuppiya, but after Survali's mother pleads with him, he eventually forces Survali to accept the proposal. After Survali's marriage and departure, the troupe attempts to continue working, but people reject them as Survali is the main attraction. Sannasi finds a replacement but is forced to compromise with his principles and perform at a funeral. Sannasi's father, Sami Pulavan, who has always disapproved of what he considers his son's adulteration and lowering of the art form, lambasts him for this. Sannasi retaliates and insults Sami Pulavan's knowledge and talent, leaving him hurt. One day, Sami Pulavan gets called to perform a concert in front of high-ranking foreign officials, including the Governor of Australia. His singing performance is appreciated, and the Governor lauds him, finally validating him after years of rejection and obscurity. He returns home and tells Sannasi that he has won, but suddenly he coughs and passes away. After the funeral, Survali's mother visits Sannasi. He expresses his disappointment that Survali has never checked in after her marriage, not even upon his father's death. Survali's mother breaks down and tells Sannasi she hasn't heard from Survali since the wedding. Sannasi is shocked to learn that Karuppiya lied about his job and has disappeared with Survali. Sannasi tracks Survali down and finds her in an unfamiliar house. She reveals what happened. It turns out that Karuppiya is a pimp who smokes and drinks. He also tonsures the women who run brothels. He married Survali to fulfill the request of a man who wanted her in return for a favor. Karuppiya eventually forces Survali to be the surrogate for a wealthy man whose astrologer has divined that he requires a female heir born on a specific day and time with the man's sperm. Karuppiya discovers Sannasi and beats him unconscious. Karuppiya then takes Survali away for delivery to the hospital. The hospital doctor refuses to perform a C-section because of complications that would endanger Survali or her child. Karuppiya pays a mortuary technician to perform the C-section secretly. Because the birth has to occur at a specific time, Karuppiya instructs the technician to begin when he whistles. As he and his men wait outside, Sannasi appears and attacks them. He dispatches Karuppiya's men and then goes after Karuppiya, demanding to know Survali's whereabouts. However, Karuppiya refuses to divulge it. Sannasi kills Karuppiya by stabbing him in the throat with a wooden spike. Sannasi then enters the mortuary and kills the technician. He finds Survali and tries to wake her, but discovers that she has died after the technician performed the C-section on his own. Sannasi is grief-stricken, but upon hearing cries, he discovers that Survali's baby has survived. He takes the baby and returns home.